Turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section. She call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, and back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. Shay's too. She back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Late Night, Shay's Tube Late Night Owls Talk Time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Happy and blessed weekend, guys, and I hope you had a great Friday. All right, guys, it's Fuccery Friday, so tonight, hold on for 1 second. Okay, so y'all, it's Friday Fuccery, and we got a lot of fuckery news to tell you guys, a couple of viral videos to show you and to react to. We're going to talk about Diddy ain't getting his butt out of jail no time soon, okay? And we're talking about Lil Nas X done really messed up because he definitely is going to be in jail at least until Monday, if not longer. And we got some other breaking news, all right? So go get yourself a drink or relax in bed or seat. If you are at work, continue to do your job, or watch or listen to me on a down low. And we are getting ready to do this live. Let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen, and it will be in my comment area when this video is done. Also, guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up, which is like. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. And if you want to do additional support, you can feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, or a membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation at $Shades Tube. And thank you guys again in advance, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Jermaine. Thanks to Jermaine for being here. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and start off with this live so I can get off this live and do what I was doing. All right. Okay. So anyway, let's go straight into our news with Diddy, y'all. Let's go straight into that. Go ahead and do this. Hold on, let me get it. Hold on, y'all. Where's the thing that with Diddy? It is so hard trying to find this stuff on here. What is the Diddy thing that I have the banner? I'm probably, oh, here it is. So I be going so fast. That's why I couldn't see it. And then the copyright thing, still sweating, man. I tell you, this girl knows she can sweat. Let's see. How do you sweat with the damn fan still on? Damn thing that I did with it. Here, so let's put this. I thought I had this up. Oh no, I must have took it down. So anyway, let's go straight into the Diddy news, guys. So I don't know if you guys knew that Sean Combs' lawyers, okay, his defense team, was asking for a new trial. All right. So anyway, the prosecutors argued that Sean Combs does not deserve a new trial at all. They said the reason being is because there was more than a sufficient basis to support his conviction on 2 counts of transportation to engage in the P word. Now, federal prosecutors argued in a new court filing overnight submitted in response to a July 31st defense motion requesting acquittal or a new trial. Y'all remember when I told y'all a couple weeks ago that Sean Diddy Combs' attorneys were going to ask the judge for an acquittal or a new trial. So that's what I'm talking about. So prosecution said no. Okay, no to that. Because there was more than enough sufficient basis to support his conviction on 2 counts of transportation to engage in the P word. Now, attorneys for Sean Combs, who was not found guilty on July the 2nd of more serious charges of racketeering and ex-trafficking, asked the judge 4 weeks later to acquit him of the P-related counts or grant him a new trial, arguing in the part that the Mann Act, the law under which Combs was convicted, was too broadly interpreted to apply to him, that the evidence used to support his conviction was lacking, and that spillover prejudice from evidence introduced to support the charges on which Combs was acquitted, evidence the defense argued would have been inadmissible if Combs had been tried only under the Mann Act, was inflammatory. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let's see what they want. But I doubt it. Okay, so the Mann Act, you guys, is a federal law that makes it a criminal offense to knowingly transport any person, male or female, in interstate or foreign commerce or in any territory or possession of the United States for the purpose of the P or extra activity, which is a criminal offense under the federal or state statute or local ordinance. All right, so now y'all got that right. Oh my gosh, let's see here. Run what back? Oh, you see, I am so slow tonight, y'all. I'm hot. And you said hashback Cassie lied. Hashtag, what did I just say? Hashback, I mean hashtag. Run it back. Hashtag Cassie lied. Okay, well, so Combs does not dispute hiring male escorts, but his attorney argued in their July motion that the Mann Act doesn't prohibit Combs' conduct because he lacked a commercial motive and did not intend for paid escorts to have sex with him, but rather to watch and video record them having sex with girlfriends and extra encounters referred to in trial testimonies as so-called freak-offs, which his attorneys contended is protected First Amendment activity. You know, when I was talking about this trial, guys, remember when I was saying that they could easily say that when they hired the male escorts, that they hired the male escorts just to come there and dance. Remember I was saying something like that, and the attorney actually used that, but the judge is not buying that. Okay. Anyway, prosecutors argued in their 58-page response that the law does not distinguish between voyeurism and profit, and they should have. He transported escorts across state lines to engage in freak-offs for pay. He directed the extra activities of escorts and victims throughout freak-offs for his own extra gratification, and he personally engaged in extra activity during these freak-offs, prosecutors said of Combs in their filings. Okay, so they say he personally engaged in those extra activities during the freak-offs. They also said there was more than a sufficient basis viewing the evidence in the light most favorable to the government to support the counts of conviction. He messed up when he, started engaging in these things. He should have just watched. Okay, I'm telling you, when you do these little crimes or you do weird shit, you better research stuff to make sure what you can do and what you can't do. You should have just watched. Okay, so the freak-offs, as former Combs' girlfriend Cassie Ventura testified, they were called, in which another former Combs' girlfriend testifying under the pseudonym Jane referred to as hotel nights. They took place at different places or in hotels in New York, Miami, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Las Vegas, Ibiza, and Turks and Caicos. How you say that? Caicos? I forgot how you say that. According to the trial testimony, it's Caicos. Okay, I always forget how you say that. Okay, escorts traveled to these freak-offs with Ventura and hotel nights with Jane. The defendant discussed the escorts' travel with Cassie and Jane, prosecutors said in their filing, further noting that the travel arrangements were made at the defendant's direction, including by using a travel agent, having an escort service coordinated, or by having Cassie and Jane handle the arrangements. Now, as you already know, Combs is scheduled to be sentenced on October the 3rd, and he will be incarcerated until October the 3rd, unless his team of attorneys can think of something else to use to try to get him out. They have used so much, another bail request, acquittal attempt, a new trial attempt. They even used the thing where they were saying that he had maggots in his food. He was being treated inhumane. He feared for his life while he's incarcerated. There's so many different things they've been using, and each time the judge has said no. All right, so again, I just really do believe that the judge is probably going to sentence him to about 5 years. You know what I'm saying? With 1 year being time served. So he'll probably have to do 4 years. Because this judge, I don't know, it just seems like he has an end for Sean Combs. You know, you got people out here murdering people and doing all types of stuff, and they get out on bail. And this man can't even put up $5 million or whatever the case is in all this other stuff, give his passport to them, all the stuff they was offering. You know what I'm saying? And the judge still denied his bail. Okay, so that's just plainly crazy, y'all. It really is. All right. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. We can go look at a video and see what people are saying real quick, and then we will move on to the next topic. So let me mute this music first. That's crazy, y'all. I'm telling that judge got it in for Sean. It sounds like he does anyway. Okay, so we definitely need that. Okay, and that too. And we definitely need a running back. All right, Jermaine. All right. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull up some TikTok videos. Man, I'm sweating stuff. And see what we can find here out. Any additional information. It's probably going to be a repeat of what I just said, but we will just check it out. I know I'm getting ready to spell this wrong. Let's see. Let's spell acquittal right. Let's just put this up here. Okay, let's see if we can pull up anything on that. I got it all up here, y'all. Look at this. So let's see. Let's see what this lady talking about. Oh, this is old. Let's do this one. Let me share it, y'all. I always forget every damn day. Present, share screen, share screen. There we go. All right, y'all ready?
Prosecutors are telling the judge to completely ignore Diddy's plea for a do-over, calling the evidence against him overwhelming. While Diddy's legal team is pushing for an acquittal or a retrial, arguing his conviction was highly unusual for the Mann Act since it wasn't commercial and involved consenting adults. The feds are firing back hard. In a new filing, they pointed directly to the sexual encounters from the trial, referred to as freak-offs. They allege Diddy used video recordings of these encounters to threaten his girlfriends and force them to keep participating. Prosecutors claim he asserted substantial control over the women, managing their careers, their appearance, and paying for their living expenses. They even said he would take physical items away when they didn't do what he wanted. One specific claim is that he paid a woman's $10,000 rent and threatened to stop if she didn't comply with his demands. Diddy's lawyers maintain this was, at most, a swinger's lifestyle and not prostitution. But with the prosecution doubling down this hard and Diddy still behind bars, his October 3rd sentencing hearing is looking more critical than ever. Prosecutors are telling the judge to completely ignore Diddy's plea for a do-over, calling the evidence against him.
Y'all, I'll be up here on the damn Twilight Zone, man. This air, man, y'all be in the Twilight Zone. You said Cassie, hey, Payo, you said Cassie was under pressure. She never went for all this, but they scare her, I think. You think? I don't know. I don't know what to say about Cassie, okay? I really know. I feel like Cassie basically just wanted Sean Diddy Combs to give her that money, all right? And then she might, I don't know. She might have, told him that she would, take him to court or whatever the case is if he does not pay up. And then she may not have thought that this would escalate it like it is, but I don't know for sure. I just don't know. I can't really say. Hold on, y'all. This is buffering. Let's stop this sharing right here real quick. Yeah, I can't really say for sure with Cassie's ass. But the thing is that Sean Diddy Combs should have looked up information about everything he was doing before he engaged in all of these acts. All right, if he engaged in all these acts, that's what he should have done. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me fix this damn crazy ass damn thing. Damn T-Mobile, man. They This service sucks, man. I'm telling you, T-Mobile, man, y'all stay away from T-Mobile because their service is a hot ass mess. It may be this crazy ass phone. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, I don't know. I can't tell with Cassie for sure. He said, right? Let's see. She loved that ninja, but he don't want her. She's bitter. Yeah, but I still think I do think that like I said, I think Cassie did not think this would go so far. And since the feds probably came and started talking to her and telling her what she needed to do, that's why she went on and started seeing, what they were talking about, and went on and decided to, go ahead and seek justice that way. Because I'm telling you, getting $2 million, this phone is hot as ever. Getting $2 million. Now, why this phone so hot? This is my brand new phone. I tell you what, let me restart this phone up again. Getting $2 million, okay? Is that what she got? She didn't get no damn. How much did she get? We got how much she got. How much did they award Cassie? Because they told us already. I just don't forget what it is. I know it's a lot. But getting the amount of money that she got, you would think justice is basically served just getting that. Because you know what? The average woman, when she goes through domestic violence, she does not see a payday like Cassie saw. All right. And sometimes they don't see justice being served either. So I think if Sean Diddy Combs would have paid her when she first approached him, okay, this might not have went this far. I think when he was playing hardball and did not want to pay her, and it got out in the news, especially when that damn video got out. I just think it was going to go all downhill from there. Like I said, I don't know what Cassie was intending to do, but I don't feel like at first she was trying to do as much. I think she just wanted that money, you know what I'm saying? And not really go through all of this. I think he is the one that made all of this happen because he did not, he might not have, accepted whatever offer she was giving him, because that's what he claims. I don't know if that's true or not. He claimed that she was trying to bribe him. But she probably was just, if she did this, she probably was just telling him either you paid me a certain amount of money or I'm going to make this public. And since he did not want to do that at first, that's why she made it public. And then I don't know if she released that video or other people did, or she worked together with them to release it. But I think all of that was done because he did not do what he's supposed to do from the start. All right. If he would have gave her that damn money, I don't believe she would have did anything else. I just don't. He said she wanted Diddy to feel a little something, get money and bounce, but she ain't want Diddy in jail to get eaten up by roaches. I don't know for sure what this woman want. 20 million from Diddy and 10 right. So she got a lot of money, man. 20 million. That is a lot. And then the 10 million from the hotel, that's $30 million. Shit. He told her she ain't got no talent too. But so did Don Richards and Capricorn Clark's, right? And the thing about it is this right here. I think Diddy, like I said before, like I have said many other times, I think Diddy should have went on and just paid them people off, paid them women off. If he knew that he did something to Cassie, when she first asked him if she did, he should have paid her off right then and there. All right, gave her exactly what she was asking for, because then all of this stuff right here would have happened. Because see, when that video got shown, okay, that's when it brought down the heat. I've been covering this ever since Cassie first, did her first lawsuit. So when she did that lawsuit and then that video dropped, that was it. So if he would have just went on and paid her off before all of that, I don't think it would have exploded like this. And then when she did that lawsuit, it brought everybody else out of the bushes, and they started filing lawsuits. So sometimes it's just good to settle with people, especially when you know that you already did something. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they won't do anything else, you know. And more importantly, before he did anything, if he did these things, he should have definitely been reading the laws regarding all of these things, and also not do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a way to do freak offs without breaking the law. Okay? You said Diddy is a sick dude still, because why he's steadily asking to get out and travel to LA and Miami when just stepping outside the courthouse in New York City should be enough. Right. And that's another thing too. Could be. It could be. And that's another thing too. When he was asking for a bail, he did not need to talk about no other place except being in New York City in his penthouse apartment or house or whatever. And when they did the bail request, they should have left all that other stuff out. Also, make sure that all computer software, telephones, you can have a little prepaid phone where you don't get internet or anything on it, you know. But then again, you don't need a phone because you can call other people, unless you get a phone where you can only. I don't think you needed a phone. No phone, no computer access. It would be basically like jail, but you're at home. And that's what they should have proposed. No traveling anywhere unless it's to the doctor. And then he would have had to have, you know, armed security that the court people get, but Diddy has to pay for it. All right. Revoke his passport. Well, turn in his passport. No visitors other than his lawyer. Maybe his kids, you know, supervised, just like in jail. That's what they should have done. You cannot go out of the house. You have to stay there unless you go to the doctor. And again, you have to be supervised, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. Ankle bracelet on. They should have made all of those proposals. And maybe, just maybe, the judge would have given him a bail. But I still don't believe the judge would have, because the judge seems like he has it in for Diddy. All right, Pump Play. Let's think about your actions before you do it. And he should also went on and paid Cassie whatever she asked for. If she would have asked for $40 million, he should have gave it to her, because he should have been doing all that stuff in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And you say it's Diego. That's why it's happening. You never know. You know, anything is possible. I don't know why he wanted to go to all those places and stuff. That's what I said, you know. I was like, damn, you don't even really have to stay in your regular house, okay? Because you're still in, like, you know, jail. You're just in your home. You're confined to your home. So he could be confined in a damn penthouse suite or a basic apartment, okay? You know, I mean, still a nice apartment, but it don't have to be all, like, lavish, because you are on a punishment of some sort, you know what I'm saying? And everything, you know, until you get sentenced. But the thing is, though, again, you have to, you know, think about your actions before you do it. You have to research things before you do it so you can know what the consequences are. And if you know you did something and somebody's asking you for some money, or else they're going to release something, especially when you know you did something and then you on that high caliber like Diddy is, you need to go ahead and just pay that person, especially if it's an ex-girlfriend. Okay? Just go ahead and pay him. You know what I'm saying? And then all this other stuff might not have happened. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I see that judge giving him 4 or 5 years with 1 year being served, period. If he gets more, it's going to be shocking. But 4 or 5 years is what I see. So Diddy and his team, I don't know what to say. They probably are going to come up with something else to try to get out. It is August. He does not have that long. It's August the 22nd. Okay, it's almost damn near September. So he just might as well just sit out and just wait. He goes to court on the 3rd, I think. So it's not too far away. What he needs to be praying is that this judge does not give him 4 or 5 years, that he only gets 2 to 3, so he would have time served and only get 2 or 1. Damn, is he? Shit, he trying to accumulate his money back, huh? Let's look at this and see. Damn, I didn't even see that. Let's see this. So the thing about it, even if he does get 3 years incarcerated, okay, with him suing all these people, and hopefully he'll win these lawsuits while he's in jail, he can be initiating all of these lawsuits while he's in jail. It's going to take up a lot of time because he could be doing some researching himself, seeing what he needs to do, getting that in order, and suing all these damn companies, all these other people for lying. If they are lying, he could be doing many lawsuits from behind, his jail cell. You know what I'm saying? And he could be, the time is going to go by a little bit quicker if you got something to do every single day. You know what I'm saying? Incarcerated. So let's see. I mean, he can sue a lot of people who lying, making up shit and things like that. Okay, so let's see this real quick. Hold on. So what I did is that he said it should, listen, the prosecutors said that it should be rejected. So I guess the judge denied it. I think that's what I said before. Hold on, let me make sure I'm right. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me make sure. I don't know if the judge heard it yet and made his final decision. I'm not sure. Right. Okay. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you for clarifying that. Your girl is smart though, because your girl looked at this again and saw that. All right, Jermaine. Ha. Nah. I was rereading this over. So if the judge hasn't made his determination yet, but the prosecution is arguing that he should not be giving a new trial or an acquittal. And knowing this judge track record with Sean Combs, I just don't see him approving it. I think he's going to deny it. I think he is going to reject it. So as soon as we find out 100% sure, I will let you guys know. So right now, that's what the prosecution is saying. They say that Sean Diddy Combs does not need to get out of jail. He does not need a new trial, no acquittal or anything. Okay? Because they said that all of the evidence they have to convict him for the P thing, for the transportation to engage in the P word, they have evidence. The evidence supported that. So therefore, his acquittal and new trial plea should be rejected, point blank. And just like Jermaine said, just like I said, I think the judge is going to reject it, just like he's rejected every single thing else. If he does not reject it, I am going to be in shock because because he's been rejected everything else. Okay, he's been rejecting everything else. So I don't see him approving that at all. I just don't. And I don't think he's getting out of jail anytime soon, until October the 3rd. I think that's the 3rd when he goes up to be sentenced. All right. The only way he's going to get out of jail probably is if they sentence him to home arrest. And I don't see that either. Okay. At all. Because I think they have it in for this dude. All right. So we're going to move on, guys. So there you go. All right. We're going to move on to Lil Nas X with his crazy self. Okay, hold on for a second. Let me change this down here. Did y'all get the other one on? What these kids be doing, man? Woosa. Okay. Where is my bathroom? Let me take your thing down first, Jermaine. Jermaine. Okay, let's go ahead and go to this one. I'm going to take Boosie and Carmelo Anthony now real quick. So this is Lil Nas X, right? He up here doing the most too. So as we know, allegedly he overdosed, right? And y'all saw the video where he was like basically catwalking, okay, and down a LA street. They said it's a possible drug overdose, okay. He also got into a tussle like with the police with nothing on, all right, which is crazy. So it seems like he probably was on some type of substance. I don't know for sure. And they say he was hospitalized for a possible DRUG overdose. Okay, so anyway, so he was allegedly charging the police. And let's see what I got on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. How does it feel? How does it feel? Did you do it the way they said do it? Just a damn tripped out city, huh? So anyway, let me look at this little stuff real quick. We're not watching that video again. That was a hot ass mess. Okay, so they say he is still behind bars after he was arrested on Thursday morning, and he will not be getting out until at least Monday. He sure was prancing in Cali, but now he was walking around in his underwear. He sure was. He was streaking on Old Town Road. Oh, damn, y'all a trip. So anyway, they said the police tell TMZ since the Old Town Road singer was arrested on suspicion of battery on a police officer, he needs to go before a judge to have his bail set. And that ain't going to happen until Monday. Seems there are plenty of others in front of him also looking to bail out. And Nas ain't cutting the line. TMZ said they're told that this particular charge is an automatic appearance and he can't be issued a citation in release. Like most misdemeanors, cause cited out only applies to non-violent offenses. And Nas allegedly charged at police. Like always, TMZ broke the news. Lil Nas X was arrested after being seen floating aimlessly down Ventura Boulevard at 4 a.m. Someone driving past him recorded him, and he repeatedly pointed at the camera, and he was muttering something about heading to a party. And at one point, he placed an orange traffic cone on his head. That is crazy. So anyway, police officers responding to him found him still walking down the middle of the road. And after Lil Nas X charged at police, they subdued him and put him in handcuffs. Officers told paramedics it was a possible overdose, and Nas was transported to a hospital. He was released from the hospital, but then he was booked. Okay? And of course, his camp has been silent since his arrest. All right, now, should we watch that video again or not? You said Nas can't hurt nobody, though. I don't know. He might, walking down that damn street like that, looking tripped out. He could. And his pinkies, he had on his pink underwear and his pink boots. He was bending all over doing the most. Okay, it was a hot ass mess. Let me see what we got up here on Lil Nas X. Hold on. I know I got to share it again. I know I stopped sharing it. Okay, let me go ahead and share. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that video again tonight because this is Fuccery Friday. We're gonna watch that video again tonight, y'all. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. You say we don't need to see it no more, Jermaine? We're gonna watch this again for all y'all men who want to see it. Okay, we're gonna let y'all men see this. Not from TN. We're gonna see it over here. Y'all ready?
Nah. Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Cat towel. Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Batty boy, want you to give it to me, baby? Batty boy, want you to give it to me?
I cannot do this.
It's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem? No.
So now we know who.
Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late
Okay,
to the party
so
tonight.
now we
Where at?
put this boy off. Now we know who he was talking to. It was the person who was riding by recording him. All right. I told you, y'all, even though he's out here doing all this, at least his body is okay. He ain't looking a hot ass mess like some people who be walking outside naked. See, I told you. Somebody said, like, I'm honestly so sad for him, but he looks good. Somebody said, dead ass. This is so sad, but you can't deny the 10s across the board, okay? 10s across the board. Oh, y'all. Somebody said, why are you sad for someone that gave their whole life to the devil? This man clearly has a whole demon inside of him. And then somebody said, bruh, are you serious? All right. They said, this is sad. They said, yes, he's so cunt in this video. The walk, the boots clacking, the voice. I hope he gets good help. I'm a huge fan of his. All right. Somebody said, oh, he was eating though. They said the underwear and the boots are a whole outfit. They say if he knew he slayed. I told you, Jermaine. Shoot, yeah. Shit. What the hell is going on here? This is not him. They crazy. This is not Lil Nas. Let's look and see this video. Y'all, these people are crazy. They crazy. This is not. This is his tree and brother. Okay, we're not gonna be laughing at this man because he's kind of homeless. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyway, he can walk in jail like this with his cowboy boots on, his little jail outfit on, and he can prance around and do the catwalk there until Monday when he sees the judge to see if he can get bail. All right. That was a hot ass, juicy mess, y'all. We gotta take him off.
We in the mall, sir.
Y'all see what I be watching, right? You said only in America. Payo cracking up, you cracking up. You said we don't see it. We do, honey. You said P.O. was scared of Nas. As really? Popo? Who is Popo? Or the police? You said this is going to cost him a lot of money. No police was scared of this man. But then again, I didn't see the video. You saw the video, right? and he was naked, huh? And they probably thought he was crazy as hell, like here, looking out here with his clothes all off, charging at the police and shit. I wish we could have saw that video, but I can't play it on my channel, so it is what it is. But he done messed up, y'all, and we're gonna see if the judge is gonna give him a bail. He probably will give him a bail, but he's gonna have to go back to court, and hopefully he does not get 6 months or anything. He probably get on probation or something like that. But he need to cut that shit out before he get into serious trouble, and get him some help if he's on, the D stuff and everything, not the DIC, but the DRUGS stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. All right, let's see what else we got here. Listen, y'all. We got the skydiver who took her own life by jumping 15,500 feet from a plane hours after she broke up with her boyfriend. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, I know people be sad, and my condolences, to her parents and friends and family and everything, and my prayers. Okay. But when we have breakups and stuff like that, guys, and people leave our lives, and you feel like it's the end of the world, we have to keep on going. We cannot let that type of stuff push us to end in our lives. It's not the end of the world. It may seem like it is at that particular time, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? And you need to keep on going and think about, getting yourself together. Figure out what caused the breakup. Was it something that you did, something he did, or what? And work on that if it's something that you did. Okay, and get it and make yourself better, and find you someone that's going to, appreciate you and respect you, and someone who really will invest time and real feelings and all of that into you. And more importantly, you have to love yourself, know your self-worth, know that you are important, whether you have that man or not. Because to jump out of a plane because you are distraught and hurt and everything else over a dude, no, it's not worth it, you guys. Because think like this. He's probably just going to eventually go get somebody else, and you're just going to be like a memory. So why, in your life, if anything, you should try to get help, talk to someone, try to get through that pain, you know what I'm saying? And realize that sometimes when breakups happen, it's the best thing. It's opening up a door for you to find the person that is really good for you. Okay? Because taking your life for any reason is something that we shouldn't do. You don't get anything that you cannot handle. Trust me, you don't. It's sad that this young lady, felt like she needed to end her life, because of the breakup.
15,500 feet.
Let me see how old she is.
Hours after breaking up. The inquest was told that 52-year-old.
And here you go. I hate when people get up here and start saying what, about people taking their life. The thing is, like I just said, if you know anybody, right, and they are very, very sad for any reason, whether it's a breakup, whether they lost their job, they lost their money, and they're reaching out to you, I feel like you should be trying to help them. I really do. I think you should try to help them see that their life is worth living, that it's going to be okay, and just help them, because you'll be shocked how just showing care can actually prevent people from doing certain things, period. Because damn, jumping out of a plane, and just think, if she just think you jumping out of a plane and you just change your mind, all of a sudden, it's going to be too late because you already took that leap. Like sometimes people do stuff and they change their mind and they pull through and stay alive. But jumping out of planes, jumping into the water, driving off into the water, taking pills, if you take a whole bunch of certain pills, things like that, sometimes you don't get a second chance. And honestly, nobody and nothing is worth taking your life for on everything. Certainly not a person. No, she didn't get tired of him. He might have got tired of her. And that's why she was so hurt and decided to take her own life. He said he might plan to make it hurt her when he left her. What do you mean, Paul? They definitely can, but the thing is, though, you have to love yourself more than you love any other person. Okay, because I honestly believe if you don't love yourself more than you love any other person, how can you love another person? You know, that's why people can do stuff to others, you know, especially to their kids, you know, to their spouses, because they don't even love themselves. Shit, if you don't love yourself, how can you love anybody else? If you can go out here and just take your own life, come on now. You know what? It takes some courage to take your own life. It really does. Okay, and that's why I said, under no circumstances should you do that. You know, you need to try to reach out and get whatever help you need, because somebody can't help you. Sometimes people feel like nobody can help them, but people can. You know, you just got to get the right person, you know, and talk to them about it and find some ways to cope with whatever you're dealing with. Because again, taking your life is not the answer. It just truly isn't. And again, my condolences and prayers are expressed out to this young lady's family and friends. And this is her right here. Let me show y'all. Oh, I gotta take this off. Hold on. But taking your life is never the answer. Okay. And that just came up on my phone. So when it came up on my phone, I said, let me go ahead and talk about this. People in the comment section making stupid jokes. And what they don't realize is that if they have kids, siblings, parents, aunts, uncles, but certainly kids and parents and spouses and things like that, something like this can happen to them at any time. You never know what people will do. You never know what the future holds. So you should never joke about something so serious as someone committing the S word, all right? Because it could be you in that situation one day, period. And I do not want to see no gorilla passing gas. That's disgusting. Okay, so Future got some gray hair, huh? So people are calling him Morgan Freeman because of his gray hair. Y'all are so damn silly. You know what I'm saying? You know, as people get older, and some people get gray hair at, you know, like in their 30s. But as people get older, they will get gray hair. All right? That's just a part of life, and we should be glad to get old. Point blank. You looks a trip. He got a whole head full of gray hair, though. Let me show y'all. Damn, Future. But, you know, it is what it is. How old is Future? I barely have gray hair. I see 3 or 4 strands. I got about 10 of them. And I'm thinking, damn, I got a whole head full of gray hair, and I don't. This man here is full of gray hair. It really is. How old is he? Like 41? And his hair is gray like that? Well, you know, maybe he went through a lot of stuff. Damn, gray things. Maybe he dyed his hair gray some. But somebody said they would take gray over being bald. I heard that. You know, and then, like I said, people do get gray hair at different ages. Some people get gray hair in their 30s. So it is what it is. They say he's 41 here. They say at 41. So 41, 42 still, he got gray hair. Okay, but everybody get gray hair at different ages. You know, some people be early, some people be late like myself. You know, it just all depends on your genes and things like that. Okay? Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's look at some fuckery. Jermaine, we do not care. All right. We do not care how old Future ass is, okay? Yeah, he's 41 now. But he will be 42. He said, "Yo, bad. All right, my bad. All right, my bad. All right." Okay, let's see what else we got in here, and then we're gonna look at some videos. Okay, so we already covered all that, and y'all remember that Hernandez was found not guilty by the jury. Y'all know. I don't even want to say nothing else about that. Okay, let's leave it right where it is. Okay. So wait a minute. Let me show y'all this ghetto crap right here. So on a Carnival cruise ship, they had a fight, you guys, over some damn chicken tenders. So let's see here. They were mad because of some damn chicken tenders. It was about 24 people fighting on the Sunshine at about 2 a.m. on Monday. That was the last day of their voyage. Now, when the ship was heading back to Miami, according to a passenger who filmed all of this, somebody screamed out, "Where's the fuck is security?" And then passengers started to trade blows and slam each other to the floor. Yes, they did. I can see the fight right here. Let's see if we can pull it up. They said multiple security guards could be seen trying to break up this fight, with one overwhelmed officer fleeing the chaos and reaching for his radio as shoes went flying. At one point, you guys, Bronx content creator Mike Tierra, who filmed the uproar and shared it on his social media channels, flipped the camera to record his own reaction. He said, "Over chicken tenders? That's crazy." This is a hot ghetto ass mess, you guys. A hot ghetto ass mess. Let me see if I can pull it up so we can really laugh. These people are just going nuts, doing all types of shit. Now, who gets into a fight on a damn cruise ship over some damn chicken nuggets? All right, we get ready to see who does who do this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. All right, let's see. Chicken, is it chicken tenders? It's chicken tenders. You know, it's a little different. Difference in chicken tenders and chicken nuggets. Oh, hell. This is it right here, y'all. Y'all ready to see it? Let me go ahead and share it and stuff, okay? We get ready to watch this brawl, honey. We are getting ready to see this. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. I probably won't be able to monetize this video either. I have not been monetizing any of these videos at night. These damn people. Let's just see if we can play without the music. Look at this shit here. I should have known. I should have known. So, yeah. The Carnival Sunshine, a buffet line turned into a brawl. 20 people clashed over chicken tenders. And y'all just saw this, right? Flying shoes, scattered, and people falling to the deck. This is crazy. Look at this shit here. Someone shouted, "Where the F is security?" This is a hot ass juicy mess, you guys. It really, really is, and it was. They say it was more to it than just food. Okay, so we know it happened at 2 a.m. on their last night of the cruise when they was headed back to Miami. And of course, Carnival has not commented yet regarding this. This is a hot ass mess. Let's see if we can pick out another video so we can see who else was on there fighting. So here is, this is it right here. No, this is old. This is not it. So let's see what this dude talking about. I hope he don't got no damn music on.
on a Carnival cruise ship over chicken fingers. Now I know you're asking yourself, because we Americans, we're a little bit
You know,
prejudiced here. We'll ask things when certain things like this happen. The security guard was running for his life. A massive fight broke out on the Carnival cruise ship over chicken fingers. You heard fingers. That should tell you this couldn't have been anybody black. So
oh no,
this is chicken
black and
fingers.
white people some chicken.
Now, that means either they were white, what's going on, man, or Latino. But I tell you one thing, they weren't black. Here's why I know. It didn't say drums were flats. It didn't say chicken wings. Hey, yo,
You stupid. Somebody said Carnival cruise, fight, chicken equals black.
Here's the viral story that has the internet buzzing. A late-night buffet on a Carnival cruise ship turned into an unexpected scene when a large group of guests had a heated disagreement. The rumor? It all began with chicken tenders. Clips shared online show people getting animated, some shoes moving through the air, and cruise staff working hard to bring the situation under control. One guest recording the moment even joked, "Over chicken tenders is wild." Later, he explained it wasn't only about food, but the internet loved the idea and the story instantly became a meme. So, were chicken tenders really the reason? Maybe not fully, but it sure made the moment unforgettable. Would you still head to the buffet after midnight? Let us know in the comments.
Them chicken fingers must have been good. Damn. To be fighting like that, right? Those chicken fingers must have been absolutely delicious. But anyway, I hope no one got seriously hurt or anything like that. And y'all, stop fighting over food. Okay? Damn. That was a hot ass juicy mess. And that's definitely some fuckery news. Okay? Okay. So y'all I'm gonna be eating some M&M's peanut. Okay? Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Did y'all know Dr. Phil is accused of fraud and $500 million TV deal gone wrong? I bet y'all didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that. Anyway, the Hollywood Reporter shared on Tuesday, August the 19th, that in a lawsuit filed this week in Texas federal court, McGraw's former partner, Trinity Broadcasting, claims he misled the company in a $500 million 10-year deal, alleging that he failed to produce the promised content while draining millions from the venture. The Christian network says the agreement intended to deliver hundreds of new episodes of its flagship talk show produced no results. McGraw's team rejected the accusation in a statement. A spokesperson insisted that 214 new episodes of Dr. Phil Primetime aired on merit, and to say otherwise is absolutely false. According to the outlet, Mirror Street Media, now in bankruptcy, has also sued Trinity Broadcasting, accusing the network of sabotaging the venture by withholding national distribution, enforcing expensive deals that strain the company. Its complaint paints a picture of Trinity as a controlling shareholder that provided shoddy production services and prioritized its own interests. The company says McGraw 74 courted them in 2022 after leaving to CBS. Sorry, y'all. Promising to cut costs by moving production to Texas and firing union workers while boasting of the show's advertising spend. He allegedly demanded a $20 million payout through his production arm. Petesky threatened to return to CBS if his terms were not met. That's what they said McGraw did, Phil. Anyway, according to the filing, Trinity poured more than $100 million into the partnership, sometimes covering as much as $13 million per month, only to see Phil fall short of delivering viewership and ad revenue. It also accuses him of refusing to hand over old episodes, reneging on a $9 million payment, and later demanding $100 million for 50% control of the library. The lawsuit accuses him of mismanagement, fraud, and breach of contract, and asks the court to determine control over the Dr. Phil archives and define both sides' obligations in the failed deal. Anyway, Parade has reached out for a comment, but Phil McGraw or his team has yet to respond. So Dr. Phil, you might have been doing some fuckery, my guy. Dr. Phil allegedly accused of fraud in a $500 million TV deal gone wrong. And in case you don't remember Dr. Phil, I am about to show you guys what he looks like. All right, this is Dr. Phil, guys. Y'all remember Oprah's friend? He have all these people on his show, stars and stuff, trying to get them straight, and he can't even get himself straight. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this lawsuit. All right, so it is what it is. This could be some fuckery news. All right, it could be. We don't know for sure. All right, let's read 2 comments. Ooh, somebody said, so Dr. Philstein, the unlicensed cracker, likes to diddle with people's finances too. No surprise there. All right. And they got him up here with Trump looking a hot ass mess. Ooh, Brian said, so typical of white Republicans. Okay. Well, I know some Democrats be doing some things too, the independents and, just all types of people. All right. Okay. Let's see what else. Somebody said he would probably be Trump's new head of finance soon. He now has the credentials. All right. All right. Ooh, they say he's following in his cult leader's footsteps of bankruptcy. All right. All right, y'all. Let's see what those comments. These people are being very, very racist. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Ooh, let's see. I'm not reading this shit right here. Let's see. Let's see what else. Okay. Okay, so let me just tell y'all that Tyler, y'all know the girl, the singer, the one who did the Water song and a bunch of other songs. Anyway, she passes out at a nightclub in Brazil, and security rushes her to her car. So yeah, Tyler, the South African superstar, has left fans deeply concerned after a viral video surfaced showing her being carried out of a nightclub in Sao Paulo, Brazil. All right. So her bodyguards or whatever were seen lifting her up, I guess, and out of the club into the back of a black SUV. They said that she appears unresponsive with her head hanging low as the chaotic scene is captured by flashing lights from phones and cameras. So anyway, there were rumors that she could be pregnant. I don't know if this is true. So I don't know. They had all types of weird rumors. I'm not going to tell you who they said she could be pregnant by, but they had rumors about that. Now, here some people said that she might have been drugged at the party. I don't know if that's true either. And some people just say it's the pressure, the pressures of her, career and things like that. But it could be many different things, and we don't know. But hopefully she is okay. Let's see if we can pull that up on here real quick to see. Probably not, because you're going to probably hear music. I can actually turn the music down, though. Let's see. I'm going to share it once I find it, okay? So just hold on for a minute. Let's see. Tyler. Not Tyler. Tyler. Ah. Okay, let's see if we got the video. I'm going to have to turn the music down, though. Let's see here. Hold on. I don't think she was drugged, but she could have been. I don't know. Maybe she was sick or something. Who knows? Or drunk or something. Didn't think about that, huh? Okay, we're not going to watch that. Let's see. I knew they was going to have some music on. They brought her out there quickly, too. There she is right there. Hopefully she's okay. She may just be drunk, y'all. I'm thinking she probably just drunk. She's probably drunk. Yeah, let's see what else they got. Yeah, she probably just drunk. Yeah, let's look at this one. She's probably just drunk. She's definitely passed out.
Thank you, guys.
But she's probably drunk. It looks like she may be drunk. All right. That's her boyfriend right there, huh? I think she just may be drunk.
You guys.
Yeah, I think she may be drunk. Because if she was actually sick, I think it would have been like a paramedic or somebody out there, So I think she probably was just drunk or something, just passed out from everything she might have been drinking. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we got. So check this out, y'all. Did y'all know a Texas country hip hop artist was charged with murder after shooting man he thought, was following him? Another paranoid weirdo. All right, thinking somebody's out here following him and shit and just starting to shoot at him. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Okay? This is him right here. Shaking my damn head. This is why you cannot be walking around here being paranoid, because you may do something, you regret later on. All right? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. So you just start shooting people because you think they are following you, but you don't know for sure if they are actually following you. That's crazy as hell. That's some fuckery. Let's see. So, of course, he's a Texas country music artist. 29-year-old Christopher Jerome Blatton Jr. and they call him C and Jerome. Okay, so he do like country, R&B, and rap. He called it hood country. And his most recent single is When I Drink. Okay. So what he did is this right here. It started in North Texas area, when he became suspicious of a gray car that he thought was following him. He took notice of the car at the same gas station as him, and then he noticed that the gray car was driving slightly ahead of him while he was on his way to his music studio. At one point, he felt incredibly threatened. So he allegedly pulled up next to the car he suspected was following him, and he fired 2 shots into the car, only because he claims he saw the driver of the gray car with a pistol of their own. Anyway, the driver of the car was 32-year-old Cody Devontae Scott. It's been confirmed that the 2 men did not know each other, and Scott crashed into a light pole following the shots being fired into his car. Cody Scott, the man who Christopher Bladden Jr. suspected of following him, was taken to the hospital in critical condition following the incident on Monday. Unfortunately, he passed on from his injuries. Okay? The next day. So investigators searched his vehicle, Scott's vehicle, and they found no weapons inside. Now, as for the country artist, Bladden, he was stopped by local police later on Monday. The country singer was riding around in a pickup truck with his friend, and they were both taken into custody for questioning. Police later confirmed that Bladden's friend was not involved in the incident, though some reports suggest that the friend was in the car when the country singer opened fire. Now he faces multiple charges, including murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Fort Worth police are actively investigating the violent incident, and Officer Buddy Calzada with the Fort Worth Police Department says that they are currently struggling to find answers. That is crazy. Just paranoid. Clearly you got some mental shit going on. Okay? That they said there was no confrontation, there was no road rage incident. This individual that shot at this victim literally thought that they were either being followed or chased. They don't even know each other. They don't have any kind of connection from the past. I think the thing that's hard for us to understand right now is that there's no connection between these 2 people, the suspect and the victim. They don't have a prior beef with each other. There's no kind of, boyfriend, girlfriend mixed in the situation. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, the North Texas country music artist is currently being held at the Fort Worth detention facility. His bond has been set at $30,000, and the Fort Worth Police Department says the investigation is still ongoing, and they are using witnesses' accounts to better understand how this violent act played out. Anyway, they did try to reach out to the country music artist, assistant, and attorney. However, they have not. They both declined to make any comments. That is crazy, man. That's some fuckery right there. I mean, these people walking around here being paranoid and shit and jumping to conclusions and just unaliving people is crazy. All right. So he must have some type of paranoia. Somebody says it's a side effect of weed. So if he's smoking weed and that's a side effect, it is what it is. Or either he has that paranoid, mental illness thing. And that's crazy. Anyway, my condolences expressed out to the person, family who lost his life, and our prayers are extended out to them. Okay, that's crazy. So anyway, that's gonna be it for the fuckery news. That really, the only thing was fuckery about that is the fact that he was mistaken. Okay, he was paranoid for whatever reason, and he unalived this dude, you know, over being paranoid, point blank. And that's crazy. And y'all know that Gladys Knight's, I told y'all about this before, that Gladys Knight's son accused her younger husband of abusing her. Okay. I don't know if this is true. Miss Gladys Knight did speak out regarding that. And I'm pretty sure she said this is not true, like always. She said she is fine. Her mental health is fine. You know, I think her husband, I read her, he's a lot younger than her. I mean, I think, but she's how old? Let's see. I forgot how old she is. But her husband is he's 49, okay? No, he's not 49. Let me see how old he is. Anyway, he's 33 years younger than her, okay? I don't know how old is Knight. Okay, Gladys is 81. So 81, 71, so he's 51. Okay? So I mean, it is what it is, y'all. But she says she's fine, so we're just gonna go with that. And this is a picture of them together. She still looks good at 81. This got to be an old picture. But then again, it may not be an old picture. She just like them young, y'all. All right, that's all. She like them young. Listen, if men can do it, women can do it too. It is what it is. All right. So that's it with the fuckery news. Let's go ahead and do some viral videos, and then we're going to get out of here and enjoy our night and our weekend. Hey. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me first change this. So we're just going to watch a couple of videos, and that will be it. Because I'm trying to get out of here at a certain time, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and present and share. I'm going to go to my messages and see what Mr. Sleepy Ass Jermaine sent me. He probably knocked out. But it is 12/1/2352 where he's at. So what's going on here? Ooh, this little kid was
A shocking surveillance.
Wait, this is some fuckery right here. So this teacher slapped the shit out of this little kid, huh? It caused a concussion. This little kid is only in grade 2nd. What the hell? This is some straight up fuckery right here, you guys. Let's look at this video. Hold on.
Video shows a teacher approaching a student, apparently scolding him, then slapping him so. A shocking surveillance video shows a teacher approaching a student, apparently scolding him, then slapping him so hard that the student's head slammed against the wall. Seconds later, the boy collapsed to the ground. Police stated that the boy required immediate medical attention. Authorities identified the 61-year-old teacher. A shocking surveillance video shows a teacher approaching a student. A shocking surveillance video shows a teacher approaching a student, apparently scolding him, then slapping him so hard that the student's head slammed against the wall. Seconds later, the boy collapsed to the ground. Police stated that the boy required immediate medical attention. Authorities identified the 61-year-old teacher as Michael Hosinski, who worked at Jimtown High School in Elkhart. Last week, he confronted the student for wearing a hoodie in class. Hosinski has been arrested on a preliminary charge of assault and was fired after 40 years of teaching. This incident sparked an emergency school board meeting during which emotions ran high. One man, who identified himself as the student's father, shouted angrily at the board members, saying, "An adult hit my son." That's abuse. I'm suing this teacher. However, some people defended Hosinski.
For something like that to happen, there had to have been something that was going on that.
In fact, this week, a group of students organized a walkout in support of the veteran teacher, who was named Teacher of the Year in 2020. They argued that the teacher did nothing wrong, that the boy probably deserved it, and that he must have done something to provoke the slap. What do you think about this case? Was the teacher justified in his actions? Share your opinion in the comments.
First of all, let's just get this straight. Listen, unless this little boy was hitting him and fighting him, no. If this boy, whatever he did in that classroom, it did not deserve for this teacher to be doing it. If anything, the teacher should have called the security or the principal or whoever is there that deals with this type of situation and escorted the child out the classroom if he was causing problems and escorted him to either the principal office or wherever they send kids to if they are doing something, There's no way this teacher should have been smacking this kid upside his head. All right, point blank. That's why he got arrested. That's why he got fired. This is a no-no, okay? I don't know why people are defending this grown-ass man. This young dude, this young kid right here has a grade 2 concussion, all right? Like somebody said, there is no excuse, no type of justification or anything. And for people to sit there and make excuses, something is wrong with y'all, all right? Damn, you don't be smacking on kid upside the head like that and shit. And then he knocked him down too. I mean, let's look at this video again.
A shocking surveillance video shows a teacher approaching a student, apparently scolding him, then slapping him so hard that the student's head slammed against the wall. Seconds later, the boy collapsed to the ground. Police stated that the boy required immediate medical attention. Authorities identified the 61-year-old.
Charge has been brought against this dude, okay? Because this is just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Let me see if they got anything up here. Let's see if anybody said what happened to this teacher. It said, guess the country, United Kingdom. Okay, this is another country. If it is, I don't know for sure if it is or not, but if it is, hopefully they, they did fire him. So hopefully he got some charges. Okay. All right, let's move on. This is some straight up fuckery though. Period. So let's look at this right here. So this is part 1.
You better take your ass out that door.
So what's going on here? Let's see.
I ain't taking shit out the door. You telling me?
Beat your ass this kid.
Beat your ass.
You better go on out
You better go on out the door. You better shut your fucking mouth when it ain't your business. It's my business, my sale. I don't give a fuck either. Period. I don't either. I don't give a fuck. You better take your ass out that door. I ain't taking shit out the door. You telling me?
Beat your ass this kid.
Beat your ass.
You better go on out
You better go on out the door. You better shut your fucking mouth when it ain't your business. It's my business, my sale. I don't give a fuck either. Period. I don't either. I don't give a fuck. You better take your ass out that door. I ain't taking shit out the door. You telling me?
Beat your ass this kid.
Beat your ass.
You better go on out
You better go on out the door. You better shut your fucking mouth when it ain't your business. It's my business, my sale. I don't give a fuck either.
You are asleep.
Period. I don't either. I don't give a fuck. You better take your.
Let's see part 2.
I don't either. You go on out the fucking door. Don't tell me what to do. You ain't fucking shit to me. Really?
Hey,
Really? Really? You better get the fuck out. You better. Okay.
Oh, for shit.
I'll show you what I'm getting out. I don't either.
What you gonna do? What's part 3? I want to see this.
Tell me what to do. You ain't fucking
Oh,
shit to me. Really?
I know they ain't do a damn thing. Let's see.
Really?
Let's see if there's a part 3. I bet you it's not. Yeah, ain't no part. That's it. That is it, y'all. I wanted to see if anything else is gonna happen. So let's see what's going on here at this Walmart real quick.
Give me my bag that I paid for. Bro,
Where's the receipt?
give me my shit
Where
that I
is
paid
the
for.
receipt?
If you do not give me my shit
Where
that I
is the
paid in my
receipt?
fucking car,
Hold on, Nick.
call them. Because you are not, it's against the policy of
Can I see
Walmart.
your receipt?
You can't even fucking ask me that. It's against Walmart's policy. So give me.
When it's my job.
It is against Walmart's policy. I can tell you now. Thank you very much, Eric.
Yeah, whatever.
Give me my bag that I paid for. Bro,
Where's the receipt?
give me my shit
Where
that I
is
paid
the
for.
receipt?
If you do not give me my shit
Where
that I
is the
paid in my
receipt?
fucking car,
Hold on, Nick.
call them. Because you are not, it's against the policy of
Can I see
Walmart.
your receipt?
You can't even fucking ask me that. It's against Walmart's policy. So give me.
When it's my job.
It is against Walmart's policy. I can tell you now. Thank you very much, Eric.
Yeah, whatever.
Give me my bag that I paid for. Bro,
Where's the receipt?
give me my shit
Where
that I
is
paid
the
for.
receipt?
If you do not give me my shit.
Eric is flipping the hell out. Yeah, Eric was tripping, y'all. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let me go back to my stuff. That was a hot ass mess, okay? Oops, I went past the damn messages. Hold on. Let's see what else we got. Okay, let's see what's going on with this chick right here.
Now you just had a wreck. Look out! Break glass, break glass, break glass. Get out the car! Get out! Get out! Tires are flat. Move! Come on!
Hot ass mess. Got him. All he's been doing.
Yeah.
She's not gonna make it far. Go. We don't want to do that.
Okay, let's see part 2 real quick, y'all. I think we got part 2 up here. Is this part 2? Yeah.
Now you just had a wreck.
This is still part 1. Where's part 2?
Now you just had a wreck.
Boy, you gave us the same damn video overview.
Now you just had a wreck.
Hold on, y'all. What the hell is cat doing? All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Had to go check on this daggone cat. So let's see if we see part 2. If we don't, we're not gonna worry about it. I don't know where the part 2. I don't got all day to be watching it for looking for it. Don't see part 2, so I don't know what happened with this crazy ass lady, but it is what it is, you guys. Let's go back.
Now you just had a wreck.
That is crazy. Okay, the final one. We're not gonna look at all these. Let's see. Let's see. So we're gonna see this one. This will be the final one for the night, and that's gonna be it. Okay, guys. Let's see that.
How you doing? Everybody knows you. It's crazy.
1 second. No problem. Why are you taking a picture of me?
You don't like that? You don't like me taking pictures of me?
Oh, why would you?
Because I want to. You stand in front of my door, so.
Stand in front of his door.
Oh, so no? Why are you looking at me?
I'm waiting for him.
What the fuck, bro? You dumb? No. He's coming. Oh, so then why are you looking at me? Oh, well, come on, man. Step aside. You left the pizza down, bro. Step aside. Come here. Step aside. I ain't no bell, man. Step aside, bro. So scared. You knocked the pizza down. Step aside. Don't look at the pizza.
Damn moment.
Look at the pizza. Look at the pizza. Stand there and take it. I'll stand there with you till the door opens. Let's wait for the pizza.
He jumped back when he did it. That's crazy. Y'all, this is straight up ugly.
Everybody knows you.
This is a hot ass mess. So she threatened his family, then went after the DoorDash guy.
1 second. No problem.
This is crazy as hell.
Why are you taking a picture of me?
Right, why did the homeowner take so long to answer the door? Right, call the cops.
You don't like me taking pictures of me?
Oh, why would you?
Because I want to. You stand in front of my door, so.
Stand in front of his door.
Oh, so no? Why are you looking at me?
I'm waiting for him.
What the fuck, bro? You dumb? No. He's coming. Oh, so why are you looking at me? Oh, well, come on, man.
Not back there.
You knocked the pizza down, bro. Step aside. Step aside. I ain't hit no bell, man. Step aside. Step aside, bro. I'm scared. You knocked the pizza down. Step aside.
This is why y'all need to read the comments. You need to load the boat back up. Put your stupid ass in.
I'll stand here with you till the door opens. Let's wait for the pizza.
That's crazy, y'all. That is some hot ass mess right here. Okay, what he should have done is called the police. Okay, that's crazy. And I hope this was not real, but that was a hot ass mess. Okay. Anyway, guys, let's stop sharing this stuff. Thank you, Jermaine, for all the videos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. This is a nice little show tonight. Laid back, kind of. Sometimes it's good to lay back. She got to tee me off, this pizza lady. I mean, this girl hitting the pizza man. Tripped out. Thanks to Jermaine for being here. Payo Bunyan for being here. Everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Don't forget to check out my Country Wayne reaction video tomorrow. You know, the live, you know, later on today, obviously. And also check out my shopping haul that will be posted sometime over the weekend. And check out my shorts, YouTube shorts, the new ones that I'll put up over the weekend starting tonight. All right. So check those out. And I'm going to try to do two more, at least one or two videos. I got some ideas in my mind what I want to do. So I'll try to do that this weekend, hopefully. I bought a portable air conditioner. It didn't work out like the way I wanted it to. So it's going back to the store. So I did buy like some, I figured to go in the window and stuff. And they claim that it'll work a little bit. So we will see. And I don't know what I'm going to do about the portable thing. Hopefully they'll go ahead and get this damn air conditioner replaced sometime next week and stuff. We will see. Because, you know, they always be advertising all these little devices and you get the shit home and you find out it's not what you expected it to be. The damn thing leaks water and all types of weird shit. I can't be having that upstairs on the second floor. That's crazy. I don't know. They may make some that does not leak water, but that one right there was like $300 and some and stuff. So I don't know. I'll see when I go back to Home Depot tomorrow when I take that one back, see what else we can get and go from there. But other than that, guys, my day was pretty good. And hopefully I'm thinking I'm gonna have a pretty good weekend. And I hope you guys have a good weekend too. Make sure you check out all of my content. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can do a super sticker, super chat. You can do a membership, $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation to $Shades too. And don't forget to share this video, guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and make sure you like the video. All right. And leave a comment as well. And thank you guys so much. What was you doing downstairs? I heard you. And thank you guys so much. All right. And thanks to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And this is a great fuckery tonight. Fuckery show. All right. All right. Thanks, guys. Let me go ahead and put up everything we need to put up, and then we are out of here. It's going to change everything, y'all. All right, y'all, hold on. I'm going to do this. So everybody who watched my Night Owls, I won't be back until Monday to do another one. So you guys have a blessed weekend. And if you want to catch Shades too, other shows, make sure you do that because I will be doing my reaction YouTube shorts in my Dollar Tree / whatever on. All right, so until Monday, Night Owls, y'all have a blessed and a fun and safe weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all then.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let game, back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay. Late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. Shay's too. She back again. It's late night with Shay. Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. And you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
Good night, y'all, and see you guys on Monday for another late night, what is it called? Night Owls Late Night Talk Show. Until Monday, have a blessed weekend, and thank you so much for all of your support. Peace out.